Good evening, class.
Good evening. What evening?
Good
Good.
evening,
Now,
sir.
sorry for that. There was a network interruption. So I think now we are together. Can you hear me clearly?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Now, our unit today, we are going to start with our unit today is operating system. I will be taking you through. That is the operating system. I'm your trainer, Samuel Mutahi. And under the operating system, what we expect from you under this course, the aim of the course, after the end of the course, you'll be able to explain the structure and function of an operating system. At the same time, you'll be able to illustrate the key operating system aspects. And then at the end of the course, you should be able to compare and contrast the CPU scheduling algorithm. Then you'll be able to explain the process, address space, file, distinguish, paged, and segment virtual. So the next one, first, we need to understand what is operating system. An operating system is a program which controls the execution of all other programs, that is the applications. Also, it acts as an intermediary between the user and the computer. So next, you're going to look at the objectives of the operating system. First is the efficient use. You understand the operating system provide efficient use of a computer resources. The second one, user convenience. It provide convenient method of using a computer system. The next one, we have non-interference to prevent interference in the activity of its users. So now let's go and look at let's look at the function of operating system. One, we have input-output handling. That is, the OS coordinate between the various input-output and peripheral devices, such as the auxiliary storage devices. Make sure that data flow properly between them, e.g. when printing. It's a function of the OS to find the printer and give a message if it's not found. So that is why you need to install the drivers of the printer so that it will be able to communicate. That is one function of the operating system with the printer. So another thing, we have the memory management. The operating system kindly meet your mic. Memory management, that is the second function. The OS optimizes the use of the random access memory, that is the RAM. The operating system, it has the responsibility to allocate or assign these items to an area of memory where they are being processed and clear those items from the memory. So the next one, we have the job scheduling. The other function, we have the interrupt handling. The next one, we have error handling. That is, it's a function of the OS to alert the user where there is an error. So the other one, the other function, resource control allocation and allocation. Have the next one, configuring devices. The next function, monitoring system performance. Yeah, it's a function of the operating system, typically containing performance monitor, which is a program that assesses and reports information about various system resources and devices. So the other one is administering security. Before you can use a computer, it's the operating system that administers security by allowing each user to log on into the computer by entering the username and password. So for that is for security purposes. So now we are going to define some of the terms in operating system. We have the system call and system program. System calls monitor, that is call system. It will provide an interface between the process and the operating system. It's a request made by any program to the operating system for performing tasks. Then it is used whenever a program needs to access restricted source, e.g. a file on the hard disk, any hardware device. So we have the system program. What is a system program? It will provide a convenient environment for program development. That is the editor and compiler and execution. Some of these are simply user interface system calls. Others are considerably more complex, they can be divided into these categories. So we are going to look at the types of the system programs. One, we have the file management. Two, we have the status information management. And then three, we have file modification. So what do we mean by file modification? It's whereby the text is able, the text, you can be able to edit the text and also to create or maybe to modify your content. Now the other one, we have the programming language support. So those are the types of the system programs. So the next one, we are going to look at the types of operating system. I expect, I know that most of you understand you know the types. Can I get some from you? Types of operating systems?
We have Chrome operating system.
Yes.
We have Chrome.
Oh, Chrome. But
Yeah.
good trial. But I think Chrome is one of the application. It's an application. Yeah, the
On
types of
application.
yeah, I'm talking about the types of operating system. That is about that the OS. Uh, we have the OS, that is the Windows. Hello. Hello.
Mingi. It is under 20 minutes.
Hello. So now the types of operating system, there are several types of operating system. We have the batch operating system. Second one, we have the real-time operating system. Third one, we have the network operating system. And the other one, we have the distributed operating system. Then another, yes, Marcus, switch off your mic. Then the other one, you have the mobile operating system. So now that marks the end of our lesson. And at the end here, we have the picture showing how the operating system operates. You can see it's a second last year. In between, there is a system application so that the user can be able to interact with the system. Then we have the computer hardware. So between the computer hardware to the user, we have the operating system. Then for you to be able to communicate, for the application to be able to communicate with the hardware, there is a system application, communicate with the operating system. Now you as a user can be able to use. So that marks the end of the lesson. And thank you very much. Unless there is a question. So since there is no question, I'm going to end my session there. And thank you for attending the session. Let's see you next class.